Hi, everyone. Here we are today, the Good Life Gals, with Amy Biederwolf, who is a network marketing guru, lifestyle coach, and MLM expert, and Dale Noelle, who is president and founder of True Model Management, and also DaleNoelle.com, which she just launched. It's amazing, beautiful, beautiful site, and very inspiring. Which brings me to our topic today. We are going to be talking today about success breeding success. Not necessarily in the literal fashion, although it could be literal. I mean, obviously successful people could have successful children. It's more really about aligning with successful people and helping to elevate yourselves. And the Good Life Gals, who are the 6 women who went on this amazing retreat together, and Amy and Dale and myself are half of the Good Life Gals. Since we met, which has been, I mean, we actually met a long time ago, but since we went on the retreat, I think we've really benefited from each other. And so I wanted to share some of that and how we can talk about, aligning with other positive women and positive influences, even for our children, aligning with other children who may have things that you want your kids to learn about or know about and take them to the next level. And I really do believe in my heart that when you align with other like-minded people, or even people that are not like-minded, but that are successful and positive, it rubs off on you and you get inspired, and you may wake up earlier in the morning with a smile on your face, or inspired thinking about their routines and what they do and how they manage their day and get through it. And so maybe Dale, you can share a little bit about your day and how, I know you're incredibly inspiring, and you probably work 22 hours of a 24-hour day.
No, only 20.
Well, but so maybe you can share some of those tips and how, your take on success breeding success.
Yes, well, I feel that success breeding success can happen in many ways. As far as I'm concerned, I love sharing opportunities with all friends, entrepreneurs. I think anyone who could support another is doing their job in the community. And I feel that the more people you have around you that are positive, smiles and laughter is contagious. And when you're feeling good and you have positive energy, you can succeed and you have less fear. You just dive in and work smarter, work more efficiently. I feel like the people that are doing great things, you can pool resources. So if you put it out in the universe that what your vision, what your dream is, you're going forward without fear, you'll be attracting people who are like-minded and would like to go forward with you. There's always more good to go around. And if you have a skill and you can mentor someone else, I think that's a wonderful opportunity. I didn't really have many mentors, but I did look up to people such as my dad or Eileen Ford and other women that I was friends with throughout the years. Stacy Schifflin, she started Women's Leadership Live just recently. I met Wendy Diamond. She started Women's Entrepreneurship Day that's coming up in November. Going to many events where these powerful, successful women are. It just gets you excited to work on the next project and collaborate.
Absolutely. And you shared, when we were talking offline before it started, you shared a little bit about skiing and how that was a great analogy, I thought. And Amy mentioned something too. So maybe you could share about skiing, and then we can let Amy share her experiences too.
Sure. I am athletic and I love all sports, so I like to have parallels in life to exercising. And when I snow ski and water ski, especially snow skiing, if I'm following a group of professionals or out there with my friends who grew up, with skis on their feet before they could walk, I find that my level, I might be intermediate, but wow, that day I was doing some advanced moves I had no idea I had it in me to do. The fear is just gone. You're, in the moment, you're just focusing on your technique, and it's really inspiring. And I think fear holds back a lot of people. I think most people have it within themselves to do much more than they they can. So if you release that fear and get outside of your head and just go with your heart, you can accomplish amazing things.
That's great. That's so true.
I completely agree. And as Cindy mentioned at the beginning of this, I'm actually a leader in the in the network marketing industry. And what I love about this particular industry is that you get mentorship and support and direction from successful people built into the business model. You know, when we're growing up and we're going through our education and our careers, we're looking or hoping maybe for a mentor if we don't have one, because I didn't really have one growing up either. I had people like you did, Dale, that I looked up to. But it wasn't until I joined the network marketing industry that I realized that this industry has that built in. So if you're not able to afford a coach or to, you know, pay for a high level executive mentor, or you don't know anyone who you could work with for free, it's a great place because the industry is also very supportive of personal development. I knew before I entered the industry over 8 years ago that I had work that I needed to do on myself. I needed to.
We all do, right? We're always looking to
work in progress.
Right.
Work in progress.
Absolutely. But you know what I think one of the challenges that most people have, especially women, is that we know we need to get better, but we're not exactly sure what we need to do to get better. And we certainly don't know where to go to make that happen, to learn how to do it. And so I love the fact that industry provides that. If you're not in my industry, that's fine. Of course, one of the things that you can do is engage with some of the masters that are out there by purchasing their books or downloading their books on tape. I feel like Darren Hardy is one of my personal mentors. I actually happen to have met him several times at events, but he never personally coached me. But I feel like he did because I got his Compound Effect CD set, and there was a time when I just looped it as I was driving. You can't really do much else while you're driving except listen. So I listened to his Compound Effect disc set, which is a 6 CD set, probably 100 times over the course of 6 months. And it really ingrains certain things in you because, when you listen to things once, you're only getting tidbits of it. So for me, reinforcement is a really important thing. And sometimes even 100 times isn't enough, depending on, what's going on in your life. You can be distracted. So if you're not able to get a personal mentor or coach, certainly look to Darren Hardy. If you're looking for a business support in particular, Darren Hardy, Jim Rohn, John Maxwell, these are great people who can help you not only support your business and further your business, but what you learn from these masters will improve your life and your relationships all
right.
around.
And everybody has their own, go-to people or motivational speakers, etc. And again, before we chatted online, we were chatting about this Success Breeding Success offline, and I had shared a story, and I want to share it again with basically, I've been doing yoga for years, like over 20 years, although I fell off the wagon. Like I haven't done it in probably 3 weeks now, so it's terrible. But Amy inspires me because she goes for a daily bicycle ride. So I'm like, okay, I have to get back on my yoga wagon. But anyway, literally about 10 years ago, I had gone to a yoga class in Boca that I went to almost about 5 days a week at that time. And lo and behold, right next to me is Wayne Dyer. And Wayne Dyer was like, the Messiah to me, and still is, even though he's passed. But I've read so many of his books, and I've looked to him and his quotes and inspiration. I've read the Tao Te Ching. I mean, so many of his things over the years. And I shared with the ladies that literally when I was standing next to Wayne Dyer and doing yoga, even though I had been doing it for years and years, that day I performed better than I had ever in the history of doing yoga. And it wasn't because of competition. It literally was because I was energized by being next to someone. And it doesn't have to be physically. It could just be hearing, like Amy said, she's listening, whether it's a podcast, riding on her bicycle, driving in the car. It motivates, and all of us need that in life. And that's why I feel like the group of us, the 6 of us, the Good Life Gals, and you can find more information about each of us and each of our stories and our businesses at goodlifegals.com. we found each other, and we really benefit from, and of course, you know, my mom is an inspiration to me, and, you know, there's so many other people across the course of my life that have influenced me. But right now, the women of this wonderful group that we're involved in, goodlifegals.com, have really inspired me. So Dale and Amy, do you have any closing or parting words to inspire others today?
I think if you can't find someone to inspire you, look online, look to books. I love quote of the day. Forbes.com is a great place just to check in the morning and read their inspirational quotes. And I think it can be as simple as that. Get your day started on the right track with the right mindset.
Absolutely.
Yes. And my suggestion is, and Darren Hardy brings this out, he says, we are the average of the 5 people that we spend the most time with. So if you're not happy where you are in your life, take a look at the people that you're associating with. And maybe you need to make some changes. Maybe you need to minimize some people that you're associating with. Maybe you need to bring in some more successful people or positive people or loving people, whatever it is that you're feeling as though you need in life and you want to further, surround yourself with those people. And sometimes it does mean forcing some people out of that circle, if you know what I mean.
think that's great advice. And I think that's it for today, ladies. So thank everybody thank everyone for joining us. You can go to goodlifegals.com, connect with us. All of our social media contact information is there. You can reach out and connect with us. We'd love to connect and follow each other and learn more about additional successful people. And it's really any walk of life is successful. It could be, you know, anyone. So we look forward to hearing from you, and everyone have a great day.
Thank you. See you next week.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.